Where's the meat? Oh, I need to put the meat all the way over here. Awesome. Welcome back to another fun. Well, what was this session? This is a session. Welcome to another. Oh, not this one. I want the other one. I don't know which one's which now. That's wrong. Well, welcome to another session of H&H. And Hendricks. So, without too much ado, I'm going to recap from last time. I don't remember where you guys started, but I know where you guys ended. I know you guys, so you traversed over the plateaus and crazy crags.
We woke up
Yes.
in the morning and
And Ken was there. That's right. Ken was not Ken. Arwood was able to join the party once again, popping up through a nice little window, and he you guys had a debate of what to do, where to go. You go to should you go to kill some orcs? Should you go to a magical tower called the Old Owl Well? Should you go to Thunder Tree? And you took off towards an old owl, no, towards the Wyvern's Tor. Amazing, beautiful landscape full of crags and slot canyons that you followed into and discovered a raiding party of orcs. Took them out, spent the night in their place. Spend the night in their place and awake to another dawn, ready for another adventure to commence. Where do you guys go? What do you do?
Well, we need to go to Thunder Tree to talk to the druid about.
Mark, we haven't
what do we need?
Killing all the orcs. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? Look around you, Kai. We have slain all the orcs that there's evidence of in this cavern.
In this small little cavern, but I'm sure there are more.
Are we trying to kill the whole race? That doesn't seem very kind.
You guys hear Beth?
Yeah.
She said that's not very kind, but I dropped out of the meeting for a second.
Are we trying to
What is your point of coming up here, other than what we do?
Well, the point was to protect Phandelver, because these orcs have been harassing the traders and the trappers and all the people in this area, and we got rid of them, and therefore they are now safe.
How do you know that we got rid of all of them and not just a small band?
I don't. Okay. How do you suppose we make sure?
I don't know.
You want to camp out here for 3 weeks?
I mean, if you want, I'm down with going to Thunder Tree or wherever and finding the droid. We're just all gonna to sit here in silence then? We hear a faint echo of Angel's voice yelling at us to go to the tower. But we're confused because we know not what tower she speaks of.
She must be speaking of
Shouldn't we go get paid?
the old. Well, that's one option. But we could also go to the Old Owl Well. That must be the tower that Agatha is talking about.
I vote the well.
Let us go to the well.
If we go to the well, things might be, well.
Is the well on the way to the druid?
No.
No, it's about an
But it's really close to where we are.
to a day north of us.
Well, if we're close to it right now, it's better than backtracking and coming back. So we can go there and then head up to visit the druid afterwards.
Yeah, it's kind of on the way
That will
out.
also
A little detour off of the way out.
that will also give us a chance to spot any orcs in the area, or if we just walk around making lots of noise, they might come attack us.
So we
We
should
can
just
finish them
stealth
up.
roll.
We should just what?
We should do a stealth roll.
Stealth roll.
An anti-stealth roll, a loud roll. How loud can we be?
A performance roll.
That's right, to try to get the orcs to come.
You want me to make music? That's what I hear.
Let us make a parade for the Old Owl Well.
So is that the choice for the group? Old Owl Well?
I think so.
Sure, let's do it.
All right.
Wishes, but as precious, we will go.
Anyone recognize that song?
I didn't hear it.
What song was that, Ken?
Don't worry about it.
Arwood's just muttering.
So you guys leave your encampment of this in the orc. You leave the orc encampment, following the way. Now, as it's daytime, you guys never walk the path up to this place during the daytime. Last night, you guys went on a wandering meander way, following some crazy paths of cougars and going up mountain cliffs and all sorts of fun stuff. And you find that this path is a whole lot easier as you follow the sand, little path all the way down out of the slot canyon and into the valley. You find
Sand with a weight load?
What's that?
Have you ever walked in sand in a heavy load?
Yes, but it's a whole lot easier than climbing up a screed field, which is what you guys did last time.
In the dark.
In the dark.
While trying to be stealthy.
Well, we were being stealthy.
While making lots of noise and fumbling over each other. It was a good, well-executed plan of sneaking up on these orcs.
I'm surprised we're not all dead.
Yeah, you guys are just lucky I rolled horribly last time. You follow your way out of these slot canyons into the plateaus as they come across. The wind's brushing through hot on your faces as you guys walk through another 5-10 miles, and you guys get to the valley of the beautiful stream coming through and the moistness. And you look at the map and you see that the Old Owl Well is just north as you continue north. And you follow and you guys find a nice trail that was probably once upon a time part of the civilization that might belong to Old Elwell. And you follow it, and as you walk, you begin to walk, and you crest a hill. And at the top of this hill, are you guys trying to be stealthy loud? Are you trying to make noise for orcs? What do you, was that
We are
Jet?
always we are singing.
All I know is that
Ballet.
he reached for his dice bag.
What, I did not hear what you guys said.
We are making a parade. We are singing and dancing and jumping over this hill.
Gallivanting, one might say.
Gallivanting.
Why does this smell like flowers?
Because you put some.
No, this is not normal. Did you wash my cup? It smells like soap. Ugh. What? Did you wash my cup, Drover? Did you wash it?
I don't think so. Sorry, I forgot to set up my dice rolling station so it's not as loud and and it doesn't fly off the table. Let's test it. Perfect.
You could
do that.
No, didn't hear anything. But you could also have rolled multiple dice at once, and that would have confused us as well.
Yes, that would have been smart. But then it's harder. But then I have to have like 8 dice, and I only have a set of 5.
Oh.
How many was that?
No idea.
It was 5 times 7, if any of you guys were curious.
Hmm.
So, you guys are making noise. You guys aren't stealthy. Okay, so you guys are singing along, having fun, trying to be noisy so that maybe some orcs will find you. As you're cresting the top of this hill, as Beth reaches a crescendo in her song, you guys look down at the bottom of the hill and you see in front of you an old, decrepit, what could have been a tower called at one point. There's stone walls that have deteriorated away. There's a square. There's a squarish octagonal building that you could tell you might have used to reach the skies quite high, but now it's a disheveled, not even a 1-story building. It kind of has a roof on it a little bit, but mainly just open. And there's a courtyard reaching out from it. And on this courtyard, you can see that there is a good-sized tent, a luxurious setup of tent. Beautiful canvas, arrayed in multiple colors, and a big well in the center of this courtyard. Probably where they get the name of Old Owl Well. Do you guys commence to walk in, or you guys just merrily walking through, right?
I try to perceive if I can see any insignias or banners or markings to see what kind of tent. Then this tent looks newish.
Yes, this looks like a tent that has been set up recently. Not recent, but definitely looks like it's not an old. What do you call those things? Ruin. This is definitely a tent that has been set up inside this ruin.
Okay. I try to perceive if I can tell who, what, or where this came from.
Okay, roll a perception roll. And you guys are still a good 200 yards out, up on this hill. As you guys kind of look down, it kind of goes down and kind of comes up a little bit more. And on the next rise, there is the tower and the tent and stuff up there. So I mean, it's you from that. So roll a perception.
I got 19.
9.
What do I see?
From this distance, you definitely see that there is a towel, not a towel. Sorry.
Don't panic.
Don't panic.
Towel?
You have your towel. No, I just looked down and then what I have in my box is a towel, so it just popped in my head.
I've got some really keen vision there.
Yes, I was distracted opening up some of the frame stuff. So what you see, you do not make out any insignias, especially from this distance, and you don't see any movement at all either.
Well, let's continue parading. What say ye?
I say we sneak up quietly and not so loud.
Well, at this point, I think they know we're here.
We're still a ways off, though.
Oh, we're on our way to the owl well. So come with us and pray tell what we might find when we get there. Woo!
So from this point, what is the trail you're walking on is plenty big enough. What is your guys' marching order? How many ranks? Are you guys standing next to each other, single file line, multiple lane? What's your speed of movement? Are you guys sneaking up? Are you parading in there? What is
I
your
lead the way.
So Ender, you just start walking down?
I lead the way.
Okay, what do the rest of you guys do?
Follow him.
I follow the way.
I follow behind Ender slightly off to the right, about 25 feet back.
So the off to the right, 25 feet back. Okay. Zin?
Yes?
Sorry, that was in Arwood. What are you doing?
Can't be here. This doesn't.
Maybe.
He's gone crazy in the head.
Okay, I assume he's just following you guys. Okay.
Barely can think straight.
Ranged weapons together. Sorry, I was on mute.
You rub two elves together and you might get 4 brain cells.
I will be in the middle of the staggered wedge.
Okay. So we have Ender walking down, Kai and Tinks kind of a little further back, Arwood in between the two, and Zin is walking 20 feet to the side and to the right. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
Sounds awesome.
Okay. You guys begin your walk. You traverse down the hill. It's getting close to here. You guys, it's getting closer to 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the evening. A little late. A little later in the. So 4 o'clock. You guys walked a good distance today. Feel a little tired. Your boots are creaking a little bit, and luckily no blisters as you guys are used to walking. But you guys are walking, singing some songs. You begin to come closer and closer, and as you get closer, a prevailing stench just fills the air. One of kind of decay
Ender.
and rottenness and rottenness.
Is there trashy smell to it or no?
What do you mean trashy?
Like trash.
No, it doesn't really smell like trash. No, it smells.
Usually when it smells like trash, there's bugbears around.
Oh,
They're really dirty.
yes, that is true.
So is
There
it?
might be something worse in these ruins. Undead. Illifarn!
What did you just say? Oh, you're fine.
Not dead.
Okay, so you guys begin to just smell this rotten, decayed stench that just permeated the air, and you walk up and you begin to see Zen is off that way. Tinks, Kai. Oh, and you have Wolf, don't you?
Wolfie!
Let's see if we can get Wolf. And I am going to come and present. Sorry for the lag. I'm looking for this one. The big black area is the tower. I can't get the walls to appear for some reason. But you come up and there is this larger courtyard surrounded by crumbled walls with slots and stuff in there. You see the well in the middle, and there's a large tent coming in. You commence to keep walking, and as you walk, the closer and closer you get, the more putrid the smell becomes, just like rotten, like as if there's just some nasty rotten flesh. Something was just left here and has been rotten before.
Oh no! What if everybody
I
was?
kicked some. Wait, what did Tink say?
I got sad that maybe a bunch of people were slaughtered and left here.
That would be really sad.
Yeah.
But I don't want the stench to make me lose focus, so I take out some cloth from my pack and shove it up my nose.
You guys start hearing this as Zen begins to
I become a mouth breather.
Yeah, I gathered some plant at some point. Can you remember what it was? It was like a plant. For fun. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, you want to shove that up your nose?
Yeah. I am. Good idea, Zen.
You look over and Tinks has these leaves sticking out of her nose. Kind of dried leaves now.
It has the smell of the taste of the tea that I just had to throw away. Which was actually soap.
As you guys walk, you guys come to the outsides of the wall.
Oh, look at the picture.
Yeah, the picture's there. Then standing
I
over.
go to the other slit over to the right. Yep.
Yep,
How do you know?
already thinking is like he's not gonna be with the party. He's just gonna walk off. As you guys want to do you guys walking in, you guys trying to sneak around or look around? Perception. Anyone who wants to look around and perceive anything.
I want to perceive things.
Okay. Do a perception roll.
Okay, 1 second.
I want to perceive, but I'm not going to perceive.
No. I just got to my computer. I'm opening up my character sheet with loading. Perception?
Yes.
I got a 16.
Nice.
Perceptive.
As you look, as you peer into this courtyard, you can tell that there has been movement recently, and there has been there's been movement. It looks like things might have been dragged out of the big tower, and towards the tent. But that's all you see.
From the tower to the tent?
Yeah, it looks like people. She sees some. It looks like there's some, skid marks and stuff. It looks like, or stuff that just looks like there's been some drag marks from the tower to the tent. And so it appears that people might have been looking around.
I think we should go inspect the tent.
Ender, lead the way.
Hey Kai, why are you going that way? No?
What?
I said, hey Kai, why are you going towards the tent?
Why am I going towards the tent?
Yeah, nobody saw what you perceived.
Oh. I can see that there are some drag marks leading into the tent, and I'm curious what's in there.
Oh, creepy. Okay.
I am curious. What can I say? It is both a cursing and a blessing.
Curious, sir? I'm curious, sir.
So, is anyone coming with me?
I don't know.
I am going to go up to the rubble to the left of the slit that I'm in and stand guard there. I have creepy vibes going on.
I'm gonna pick up a rock and I'm gonna throw it at the tent.
Ooh, I like it, Tink. What's the big
I am
black
walking
thing?
towards the tent.
Okay.
What's the big black thing? The big square in the middle,
The
right?
big black thing is the tower. I can't get the walls, to show up for some reason.
Okay.
So it's just all black because you can't see inside it now. But
So consider it a big tall tower.
I might be able to go with something like this.
No, it's fine. I was just wanting to hear again because I couldn't hear when you were originally discovering and telling us what it looks like.
Okay.
So Tinks throws a rock at the tent.
Andrew starts walking in. And Kai, you were going to go as well? Or
Well,
Arwood?
I'm like staying a little farther behind Ender, like 10 or 20 feet, just in case.
She's curious. She's following me.
Okay. You guys walk
So
in.
I wanted to go up to that rubble / boxes.
Okay. You commence up over here. And as Ender walks in and Tinks picks up this rock and chucks it at what's this? I'm not sure what that is.
Sorry if I just ruined your element of surprise.
Okay,
And
I'm going to join the meet on my computer, so someone might have to let me in. So I'll be right back.
okay.
Where are you going? She said she's gonna go get meat.
That's what I thought at first, but it was she said
Join Google
on to meet.
I'm back now.
Oh, good.
You got your meat?
You got your meat?
Yeah, the Google Meet.
Yeah, I know, but it sounded like you were gonna go and get some meat.
We all misinterpreted the version of meat you were saying.
I also needed to log onto the computer because my phone was about to die.
It's just so often Kai has to pick up meats at the market that
Yeah,
We
exactly.
figured you had to make a quick pit stop before we go in.
She forgot her wolf thing died.
Yeah.
She was like, "Wait, we might have to give meat to sacrifice to these guys. Hold on."
So Ender begins his march towards the tent. Tinks picks up the rocks. Will you roll a dexterity go to see how well you can hit?
Yeah. Let me go back in and find dexterity. Ooh, it's different on the computer.
Yeah, I think it's a little easier for you.
Yeah. Wait, but does it have click abilities?
It does, but it's super slow.
How slow? It's super slow.
Like you click and just let it bounce a little bit.
It didn't roll. It didn't.
You click that.
Oh, maybe it-
It's popping up with.
Oh, there it goes.
Yeah.
It's rolling.
It's still
It's
going.
going. It's bouncing. Oh, what's it gonna be?
So what's happening with the rock?
Is it a
Like,
rock?
if
It's sailing over my head.
Plus 2 is 17.
Where were you aiming? Just to hit the tent, right?
Well, I mean, ideally it was a handful of pebbles, and I threw them above, so it just like drops down, like
Onto the tent.
onto the tent, like
Oh,
drop,
it's
drop, drop.
raining. Okay. So Ender starts walking over. He sees this hail of what do you call these things? Of gravel, of pebbles come down, and you hear this tink 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 tink. Not tink tink.
That's my
Dum,
name.
dum. You hear this dum 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 on the tent. And as Ender walks, as you see these rock things, you guys all hear a groan. It's just as Mark, as you start looking down in this rubble, you see it starting to shift. And
The rubble that I'm standing next to?
yeah, as the rubble as you're standing next to begins to shift, you see this arm start coming up, and you see this face kind of twisted. Just
I take out my short sword and cut the hand off.
nah, you have to roll initiative now. Everyone needs to roll initiative.
Oh there, welcome to the Knights of Phandelver.
Oh, it's not.
Yes, everyone.
Well.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay, just one check.
Does a natural 20 do anything special on initiative?
It basically means you go first.
Awesome.
Now it can be
I got
contested.
24.
Yeah, if someone else got a natural 20, then
Then the higher 20 would.
then the person with the higher dexterity goes.
I got a 15.
Oh.
Okay, wait 1 second. Don't start yelling things. I have to get to the encounter.
Yell things.
I got 12.
I have to go with a.
Come on, Zin, you didn't even try to recruit them before you start chopping arms off? And people
You at least gotta see if he's like good or bad before you start swacking at him.
Nope. We will murder the rock things.
Okay, Ender, what did you get?
I got 15.
15. Okay, Kai,
I got 5.
5. Next is Tinks.
A natural 1,
For what it's a total?
a 3.
3, okay.
You want to hear if it's a natural 1?
Actually,
I do.
That's the same thing as a 20. We want you to go last so you can heal us after we've been smashed in the face a bunch of times.
It is good, it is best to have the healers go last.
I thought you said hero, but you said healer.
Zin, what's yours?
24.
24. Okay. Angel, Wolf, is that everyone? No. We need,
Whoa.
Arwood, what's yours?
I got a 12.
12. Okay. We got a. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it goes. Zin, you are first. As these pebbles hit the ground, as Ender's walking across the courtyard, the rubble begins to move, and you see this rotten fleshed zombie start coming up out of the thing and coming at you.
Startled, I jump back to the little slit that I came through in the wall, look around to make sure there's none coming from outside of the walls, and then I take my bow and do a double shot at the one that came up in front of me.
These, I didn't think those existed.
3, 4.
You didn't think what existed?
So you do look behind you, and there is a zombie that's trailing in from behind you. You can do your okay. So roll your attack with disadvantage.
With disadvantage?
Yeah, you're within melee range, and so
Of what?
of the zombie.
I jumped backwards.
Right.
Oh, I didn't hear you say you jumped backwards.
You did.
I jumped backwards to the
You did.
slit.
Okay, you done. So he's gonna
So
take.
hold on. Point of order. Aren't you not able to jump backwards without him swiping at you?
Yes, he's gonna take a swipe. Yes, so I didn't hear that. So I'm
Yeah.
swiping right now. He is still kind of coming up out of the rubble, and so you begin to jump back, and he reaches for you, but his feet aren't quite out of the rubble yet, and he just kind of stumbles and does not get you as you boop boop come back. Okay.
So from
Now
my
you
safe
can
and
do-
defensible position,
Yes.
I now snipe him. Because I do not like him.
Okay. Well,
So, for my first hit, I rolled a 24, so 17. Yeah, so 17 plus 7, so 24.
24 to hit.
Yes.
Yeah, that hits.
And damage is 8.
8. Okay. And you attack number 6.
Sure. And then I also attack using my Dread Ambusher ability. Is it with advantage? No, it's not with advantage. It does an extra
Now,
1d8.
does Dread
Okay.
Ambusher require him to be next to?
No, it's just the first round of combat. If I attack again, or
Okay.
I can attack again
That's right.
with an additional 1d8 of damage.
Cool.
So I'm going to shoot my second arrow, and I get a 17.
Did hit number 6 again?
Mm-hmm. The
Yep.
same one that was coming out of the rubble.
Yeah. Okay. You hit.
So regular damage is 5, and then another 1d8 from my Dread Ambusher is 4 for a total of 9.
Okay. He is. You ping the zombie with some arrows, and he's struggling to get up as he is trying to come. It goes number 7.
Oh, and for my bonus action, I cast Zephyr Strike.
Zephyr Strike. Which one's that?
It's the one where I
That's
zip
the
around
running
the field.
one, right?
I run around, I don't cause opportunity attacks, and then in the next minute, I can attack for extra damage with advantage.
Okay. Wait, I'm 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So you go. So okay. So that is cast. All right. Sorry. Next. What's the movement speed? Oh, they're kind of slow. Okay. No, 7, 3, 3.
Are we allowed to talk to each other right now?
Technically, every turn is 6 seconds.
So you can like say quick little words, but it's not like full sentences.
So can I say like, hey Kai, what do you know about zombies?
Yeah, we can't have discussions.
Okay.
You can yell out like, "Focus fire," or you can yell out like,
It's a trap!
17.
How do I kill it?
And Zen is 14. So these 6. Zen, you take 5 points of damage, and Ender, you take 5 points of damage as well. As 2 of the zombies come stumbling up to you guys and swipe at you.
Swipe or no swiping?
I was gonna say, I'm not gonna accept damage without a story. What happened?
What's that?
So I'm not gonna accept damage without a story. What happened?
The number 3, you see this zombie coming out of the tent and looking around and stumbling and sees you first, and he just starts stumbling towards you, and he just runs into you and slams you with his fist. Slams you against And the same goes to you, Ender. Not Ender, you're Zen, as that zombie comes around. The one that you saw coming up from behind you stumbles towards you and just slams onto you.
From behind? Are you talking about the one from the other side of the wall or the one in front of the wall?
Number 5 came in to hit you. It used to be up here.
Okay.
That's the one you saw earlier.
Okay.
The blue one zombies?
Technically, I guess you haven't actually seen this guy yet. So let's go like that.
Well, that was part of my action. Is I stepped back and I looked around to see if we were getting surrounded.
Yes, and so you saw number 6 coming out, and you saw number 5 coming around, but you did not see anyone else.
Okay.
These are big walls that you can't quite see. I mean, they're stubble and stuff, so you can't quite see through. It is Ender.
In a rage because I got punched in the face, I say, "Filthy undead, die!" And of course, I swing my great axe.
Okay.
I will be naming after this battle. And I swing and get a 9.
You hit him.
And I do.
You have the idea these guys are slow and not armed. How much?
Only 7.
7 damage.
But then in a fury, I call down from my ancestors the aura of the sea and lightning and strike him.
4.
Let's see, dexterity, DC 13. And I have to do a 4d6.
40.
What's that?
No, not 46.
Action.
46 will be huge.
That's
Bonus
huge.
action.
It's probably
1d6.
1d6. 46 is when you level 20.
Okay. And I do 6 damage.
Nice. You zap him hard. Oops. I want this guy right here. Actually, let's bring this guy over here. Okay, so 6.
That's 15 damage to that guy that punched me in the face.
Yep. 2, 4. Nice.
I did 17 damage, Gary.
At this point, Ender, you see 2 other zombies coming up from below you and just start coming up and not running, as much running as they can. I mean, you get the sense that they're slow, not armored well, but just coming at you and coming to attack you again. 4. 9, for 7 damage, reduced to 3.
And that goes to 3.
And it is Arwood. It's Arwood's turn, then Zombie, then Kai, and Tinks.
Okay. I going to. Oh gosh, there's so many of them. Wait, where am I?
You are right here.
Okay. I am going to handheld crossbow that one south of Ender.
Okay, number 4.
Yeah, can't see the number.
Yeah, your map is really tiny. Is there any way you could blow it up a little?
Yes, I can. Go like.
Yeah, we wouldn't be able to even see what was behind the tower.
So I rolled a 16 for hit.
We don't have our pictures today.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
Okay. Said 16, that definitely hits.
All right, for damage. Oh, we have an 8.
Nice. That's the number 4, correct? Nice shot with the crossbow. Is that the end of your turn?
Now I'm gonna go engage with my short sword.
Which one are you going to go engage with?
Number 4.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, number 4. Ender needs help.
Pull out your sword. And
Sword is a 21.
that definitely hits.
Yeah. For 7 damage.
Nice.
He must be dead by now.
Not quite, but almost. Number 6.
For question, he's already dead.
Fairy fire.
What's that? Yeah, when you leveled up.
What are you making fun of me about?
Finally, the zombie out of the what do you call this thing? Out of the crumbling comes walking up towards Zin, and in comes a swipe Zin. I'm just gonna move these so that they can. There you go. And he misses as he's coming up. He's wounded after these arrows. He's kind of slammed, but the arrow kind of gets in his way of him, his arm hitting down at you, and it kind of ricochets it away. Back up at the top. No, sorry. Kai, then Tinks. It's Kai, then Tinks' turn.
My turn?
Yep.
Okay. So I aim my longbow at zombie number 6.
Number 6, okay.
And I shoot for his head because zombies you have to shoot for their brains.
Right, you gotta get those brains.
I got a 14.
That hits.
And I got 9 damage.
You let go of your arrow, and you see it flying through the air. You feel good about this one. It goes and hits the mark, and the zombie. Oh wait. And you see the zombie just get hit in the head and fall down.
Is he dead? Is he
dead again?
dead again?
Just kind
Is
of.
that all you're doing?
Okay, no, because I have my horde breaker, which I get to shoot a second person.
Nice.
So I shoot number 5 because he has to be within 5 feet of him. I roll a 23.
Whoa.
That hits.
And I get 6 damage on him.
6 damage on what number was that?
5.
5, 6 damage. Boom. Hit. Tinks, you're up. Unless there's anything else.
How tall are the walls?
They vary. Some are upwards to 7 feet, and some are just piles of rock.
Okay, I want to climb up onto one of them, the one that's like, where am I? Behind me. How big are the spaces?
Each space is 5 foot. So
So I have this thing where I can like rumble the ground, a tremor or whatever, but I
Yes.
think it only goes in a 10-foot radius.
Yes.
So that's not effective. So I'm gonna go climb up the one that's on the south
Okay,
side.
make a dexterity throw.
Dexterity. It's rolling. I got a 5.
You got a 5. You start to scramble up this.
Acrobatics or something?
Is that different?
Yeah.
Okay, then do acrobatics.
Well, I mean, and there's athletics, and there's all these other ones.
You're right.
What does dexterity do?
Dexterity and acrobatics is the same unless you have.
Proficiency.
Dexterity I have +2, but acrobatics I have +3.
Okay, so you'd add 1 to the roll you did, so you got 6. So yes, I should have done that one. Thank you.
I still got to jump roll.
You begin to scramble up this this wall, and as you're about halfway up, the rocks begin to give way underneath you, and you tumble down. Make a dexterity saving throw.
What does that do?
So that's a saving throw one.
What does that mean?
Means he's trying to hurt you,
Oh,
and you have to see if you're going to get hurt or if you
Yeah,
get
so-
I understand what's happening in the story, but which dice do I
sorry. So this one right here,
Why is it this instead of that?
because this is just you acting. This is when you're acting, me acting. So this is acting
Saving
as we
throw.
Yeah, saving throw.
How come my dexterity for a saving throw is higher than my
Because
ability?
you get your proficiency bonus with it because you are proficient with it because of your person.
Oh, well,
Either 16 or 8.
that's it. So 12.
12. Okay. With your nimbleness, you were able to sense that it was coming, and you were able to roll off before any rocks or damage came upon you. So you land down on the ground, not prone, standing strong, and ready to go.
But that's my turn, right?
No, that's your movement.
And then I can still do something?
Yeah. So you still have your action and bonus action and reaction.
Okay.
So that was just movement. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna create an illusion with these are my like normal spells.
Yep.
It doesn't cost anything. So I'm gonna make an illusion kind of over oh, maybe I wanna wait, is there a range for this sort of thing? This is 30 feet. So where am I? Like right there. So maybe over by the rubble pile or so. I want to make an illusion of like a rabbit
Okay.
that's kind of whining like he's hurt, but kind of to the west of it.
I like it.
With the hopes that it distracts the zombies from attacking my friends, and then they'll like pounce on this rabbit thing instead, and then my friends can like get the zombie.
Yep. So you're putting it in the rubble,
No, to the west of it a little bit. I feel like one of the
Like
zombies
right there?
came out of the rubble. Yeah, like right there.
Okay. So just pretend that's a rabbit.
It is a rabbit.
Yes. So it looks like a rabbit.
It is a pretend rabbit.
Yes.
It's an illusion rabbit.
Exactly. So you made a rabbit that's in the action of whining, and sweet. I like it.
Thanks for validating me. I
You're
think my
welcome.
turn's over.
Okay. King's bomb. Okay. Top of the round.
Would you like any snacks?
Top of the round, you guys see a zombie come up
Oh,
from the well.
oh no.
Another one comes out of the tent. You see
Oh
one
my gosh.
move behind the tent,
We're gonna die.
and you begin to see one coming around a corner. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And you roll those.
Killed one.
Okay, 1 second. So
Kai, do an animal handling. See if it will move. Wait, why doesn't Zombie get a turn? I mean, Wolfie get a turn.
she didn't tell him to do anything.
Oh.
Hey, what is that new monster near the pile?
That's the
That
rabbit.
is a rabbit. That is making noise, or that is the rabbit to try to distract the zombies into going for the rabbit fresh meat instead of you guys.
Oh, is that something someone conquered?
Yes, that was Tinks.
Tinks just did.
Just do that.
I'm sorry, I had to go check on Jacob in the bathtub.
Okay. Wait. I just did 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah. 8, 9, 10, 13. Okay. So, top of the round. Zin, you still go.
So, with my elf-like grace and my enhanced speed from Zephyr Strike, I dance away from the very slow and sluggish zombie in front of me. Or actually, question.
Yes.
Can I, if I attack with my short sword, can I split my attack and my bonus attack between movements?
Yes.
Okay, so I will take a swipe at the zombie that's in front of me with my short sword.
Okay, number 5.
Yes. And
Sometimes I'm not always looking at the screen, so if you tell me the number, it helps so you don't have to switch screens, so I can just work on the...
okay.
I need to get a second monitor so I can just have that right there, but...
Or you could use your projector.
Yeah, that's in a different room.
Okay. With my short sword, I get a 14 to hit.
That hits.
And I do 4 damage.
Okay, nice.
So, because... Oh, wait, no. Does Zephyr Strike do extra damage? Yes. And an extra 1d8. Wait, let's see.
On the first time you hit, right? So this is the first time after you casting it.
Once before the spell ends, you give yourself advantage on one weapon attack roll on your turn that attack deals. No, I'm going to save that for my bonus attack. Is that okay?
Yeah, because it... Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
It says,
So,
once per turn,
I
you get to choose.
I dance away. I take a swipe at Zombie 5 and cut a good gash in his chest. I dance away from him with my elf-like grace, and with the extra bonus movement from Zephyr Strike, I go down and I flank zombie number 4. That's on the other side. So I get on the other side of zombie 4 from Ender. Oh, but before I do that, on my way down there, I go by the illusion of the rabbit, and I try to goad all of the zombies into coming that way.
Wait, then can you make it that far?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
Because he has his 35 walking speed, and then...
On top of that, I have an extra 30 feet. So I can make it 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Is that where you want him to be?
No. Well, I was zombie 4 is where I want it. The other side of zombie 4 and the
So
other
zombie
slit.
4 is up against the wall.
So I can't be in the slit and flanking that zombie.
No, you can't just like sit in between the wall, and you
No,
can't flank
He
number
wants to be right below Arwood.
The gate.
Yeah, below Arwood. Is
Below
that not
Arwood.
flanking?
Oh, you're right
Yeah,
there.
you can be there. You won't be flanking, but you will be next to him. So the only way to, because to flank, you have to be directly behind the person.
Okay. Well, then I'm not going to flank
You could flank number
2
two.
because that just. No, I'm not going to put myself
That's
in that
not-
position.
Okay.
Flank.
Yeah, so I'm just going to go and use 45 movement to go and attack zombie 4 with my second
10, 15, 20,
action.
25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. It's 50 movement there.
50. Okay.
You have to go up and around the boxes and stuff.
Okay. Then I'm going to attack with advantage on zombie number 4. First to hit is 12. Second to hit is 14.
Those hit.
Okay. Damage is 6. Awesome. And then an extra 1d8 of damage from Zephyr Strike is 2 for a total of 8 damage.
The 2 was the last damage you did with that one?
Yes.
Okay.
And then I use my remaining elf-like grace to back up. And after chopping the head off of this zombie, I back up and try to get the zombies to focus in on the rabbit.
So you back up through the slit, so 60, 65.
No, towards the rabbit.
Oh, towards the
So
rabbit.
Yeah.
Okay. So
And
you
I
go
start,
that way.
I'm like, yeah, and so now I'm presenting the rabbit to the zombies.
65. So you can go 65 movement, right? Yeah.
Yep.
So that's 50, 55, 60. Yeah, you could go get there. Okay. And you're like pointing and looking at the rabbit. Oh, look at this little rabbit.
Yep, look at the little rabbit. Fresh meat for sale. Up for grabs.
Okay. All right. Next. Okay. 7, 10, 5, 3, 7. 20. A zombie pops up over there. 7.
What?
5, 7, 10, 5, 3. 7, 10, 5, 3. 7, 10. Where's 10?
He's
Over by the
by
well.
fireplace.
10, 15,
Oh, well, yeah.
20. 3 and 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay. 10 and 3 will swipe at Ender. And as they're attacking you, you take 3 points of damage as they're trying to slam on you. Some of your armor blocks it, but some of it, just the weight of it starts weighing on you for 3 points of damage.
Now, is that 3 before I get reduced because I'm super awesome?
No, I reduced it. So 6 point damage reduced to 3.
Okay.
I'll say that. And number 5 goes to swipe at this bunny. Trying to eat it. And it goes down, and it just does this, like, he just was going to bite this bunny. So he just does this face plant. He face plants onto this bunny, and he gets knocked down prone. Okay, so number 5 fell down as he just tried to bite this bunny, and he's
What's
like
below me?
prone. So he's knocked down prone. So he's just confused. He's like he just like dive bombed, face plant onto this bunny and just like smacked him to the ground. It's just like this super confused as this bunny is like sitting on top of his face. Be like, not quite understanding how this bunny is just sitting there. So that was 7, 10. Ender, your move.
Okay, question.
Shoot.
I use my dual-handed weapons. Can I attack 2 different creatures?
So if you drop your great axe and grab 2 like swords or something.
Yeah, I've got a sword and an axe, so they're already equipped. So I have my great axe. I've got my sword, long sword, and my axe, which I can dual wield.
Yes.
The question is, if I do that, can I attack 2 different creatures?
Yes. So you can use your hand axe as your bonus attack to. Now the bonus attack will get rid of your lightning strike.
Oh, it does?
Yes.
Okay, never mind. That's dumb. All right. So after having stabbed the guy in the face with my axe and shocked him with lightning, I'm ticked that I haven't killed him yet, and I swing for his head, and I get a 15 to hit,
Plugged in.
doing
Both of them are plugged in.
9.
Okay, 1 second. I can't. You listen, Gary. What? Oh, the computer charger. It's plugged in. Okay, so it fell out of the computer. Yeah, it's. I thought you were asking. You said phone charger. I was like, yeah, it's plugged into the wall.
Sorry.
Okay. You swing. What number are you going for, Gary?
3, the guy that I'd already hit once.
Okay.
I do 11 damage with my great axe,
Okay.
which I assume decapitates him and murders him.
What was 2 hit damage number?
They did.
To hit was 15.
15.
Okay, and then the damage?
Damage was 11.
11. Yes, that
I
that took
decapitate
him out.
him. And then I call forth my ancestor's soul to strike the head of the whichever one hit me. So they did 3 damage. Was it 2 that hit me, or?
There's 3 and 10 that hit you.
It's 3 and 10. I'm not sure which one was it, but one of them hit you. They were attacking at the same time, and you got 3 damage.
At which point, then in a rage, I rocket number 10 with
I'm supposed to roll
4 damage right in his face, electrocute them.
Well, I have to. I remember we have to roll to see if they succeed. He does not. So he takes 4 damage.
It's 4 damage right in the face.
Yeah, every time I have to roll to see if it takes half damage or full damage.
Yeah.
So, because their dexterity is, yeah, they totally missed. So that was number 10, 4 damage.
Yeah, 4 damage right in his face.
I mean, okay.
It had to be in the face because the lightning. It struck him right in the head.
That's right. 2, 4, 9, 11. Ender, you see from behind you, number 4 start coming up, standing up. Oh, after being attacked by Zin, it comes back up off of the ground, and
We killed him already.
he came back. 4, 2, 4, 11.
I didn't specifically say I went for his head.
But I killed mine with a headshot.
You did, and Gary just decapitated number 3.
5, 10, 20. I think you did say that you were attacking the head.
I said it after I did the roll, and I didn't know if that counted or not.
Oh yeah. Okay, so those 2. So 9. The other zombies are coming in at you guys. And now it is 2, 4, 9, 11. 2, 4. Okay, and Ender Arwood.
Do I go next, Ryan? Or what's the order?
Next
I
comes
think it's
Arwood,
Arwood.
then Kai, then Tinks, and then zombies.
Okay.
So, what's their plus to hit? So Arwood, the one next to you comes and slams up to you, and you take 4 points of damage as the zombie is just trying to bash with these fists of rage, just boom, bashing on you. Okay, Arwood, Kai, then Tinks. You guys are up. Is Arwood there?
I don't know. Ken, are you
Oh,
there?
sorry, I was muted. I was like walking through everything. I draw my short bow and I aim at number 4's head.
At number 4?
Yeah.
Okay. Shoot away.
And I roll 16.
To hit, nice.
And I do 7 piercing damage.
Nice. You see number 4 drop down to the ground and gone. Okay.
At least for
All right.
now.
I run at number 10 with my shorts. Actually, can I step on his dead body? Can I co-locate with his corpse?
Yes, you can step over the dead body.
I'm going to step over the dead body to engage number 2, so I am south of Ender.
Okay.
And I'll engage number 2 with my short sword, and I am going to. I'm going to conduct a thrust right into his face.
Nice.
I roll at 11.
11 hits.
Yeah. And I do 9 damage.
Nice.
Nice.
So maybe he's really dead.
Maybe
Number-
4 really dead.
Make the demon.
Kai, your move, then Tinks.
Okay, I have some questions.
Okay.
The first question is the animal friendship spell says it can be used to convince a beast that you mean it no harm. Are these considered beasts, or would that be too far out there?
You can try.
That was.
He
not
doesn't
an-
want to tell you to not waste your time.
Well, I don't know. These are really vague. Like, is a zombie considered a beast, or is it considered like I don't know what D&D considers a beast?
I would imagine they consider it an undead creature.
Right. So would that be silly?
I mean, it
Only one way to
doesn't have
find
a
out.
girlfriend named Belle, so it probably doesn't count.
Okay. You don't think I could friendship them into being not attacking us?
You can try.
Well, you can only friendship one. So you want a pet zombie and a pet wolf?
No. Mark, my wolf is. I haven't used my animal friendship on. He just loves me now. Number.
I know,
two.
but
No,
now
and then-
you're going to try to recruit a wolf and a zombie to
Well,
be your pets?
I don't want to recruit the zombie forever, but just until we can get on a level playing field. It says when you cast using a spell slot of 2nd level or higher. What does that mean?
So, if you look at your character sheet, let's see if you even have a second higher. I don't know if you have a second spell. Let's look.
I do. A 2nd level spell, I have create or destroy water.
Yes. So you should be able to. I'm surprised it doesn't show. Oh no, because you don't have any spell slots yet. Create or destroy water is a special ability that you have from your Ganassi.
Yeah. Yes.
So that's your 2nd level spell. Currently, you don't have any 2nd level spells to spend on any of your other ones.
Okay. So I can't do 2nd level spells yet.
Not currently. You can do your create water because of Call to the Wave, but you
Right.
your
How much
ranger
water
spells.
gets created?
What do you say about Tinks?
You can create 10 gallons.
10 gallons, yep. I can also destroy 10 gallons. Or
Yeah.
I can destroy fog as well. Oh, who's dying? Okay, so that's not gonna work then. That's a bummer. All right, then I will. None of the zombies are within 5 feet of each other.
Correct.
Yeah, it looks like none of them are quite paired up right now.
That's a bummer. Okay.
Not yet. Maybe next round they will be.
Okay. I will attack. I'll get my bow out. Oh, it's still out. But I get my crossbow, and I'm going to shoot it at... I can't see its number because it's next to number
7.
6.
7.
Wait, is he the new one, or was he the one who was next to 6? Or no, I want to shoot number 5 because he was the one I shot earlier.
Okay, he has disadvantage. You have disadvantage against him because he's laying prone.
I don't know what that means.
Wait,
It's harder to hit him.
So because he's laying down, it's harder to hit with range weapons, but melee weapons have advantage.
Oh, okay.
So if
So-
someone is laying prone, so if they're laying down, it's harder to hit with arrows, but melee is a lot easier to hit. So it's disadvantage with shooting, but advantage with attacking.
Okay, then no, I don't want to hit him. All right. Fine. I will go after number 2.
Number 2. Okay. Okay.
And I roll a 11.
That misses.
Okay. And that's the end of my turn, I guess.
Okay, Tinks, you're up.
I know. By who?
I think she's talking about it.
Okay. I'm going to take out my crossbow and my torch and light my arrow on fire and shoot it at the tent.
Whoa.
That's some
Cool.
tricky thinking there.
We'll do
There could be valuables in there.
an attack roll.
Or zombies! An attack roll? What does that mean?
So roll to see if you can hit the tent.
But what button?
So just hit your 2-hit button with your crossbow.
Oh, my crossbow. I'm usually gone before the fights happen.
I know, it's awesome that you're here.
you were doing awesome.
Yeah.
Crossbow hand hit button?
Yeah, the hit button, the +6.
It's +4, honey.
Sorry, I was looking at Kai's.
I clicked it. It's not popping up yet. Oh, here it goes. I don't
So
feel like zombies would have anything valuable.
so it's going to take you your action to light the torch,
So I can't shoot it?
and the next round you can shoot it.
What?
You know, this is
Don't I
a
get a bonus action?
yes, you do, but bonus actions are quick bonus things. To light a torch takes about the same amount of time as like shooting.
Well, maybe I'm going to trip and accidentally shoot it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
So I love what you're doing. But you can't do that all in one.
It takes so long to get around it.
I know.
It's going to burn or crisp my arm.
Do you have any fire spells? No,
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I just have, but I have other bonus things I can do. Can I do other bonus things?
Yeah, you can do a bardic inspiration or a mantle.
I have 2 different inspiration things, but one of them doesn't have any. You can only do it 15 times, and doesn't count as a spell, right?
No, so
That's a cantrip.
Done 3 times,
the bardic inspiration you can do 3 times per long rest.
and I can still heal people 3 times if I need to.
For
That
mantle,
doesn't cancel that. No,
The-
man, no spell is it. It's a spell.
yes, so for the cure
I just
wounds,
see 3 boxes, so I think that they're all going to be hit.
no, so that doesn't do anything with your casting.
Okay.
Now the mantle of inspiration takes up one of the boxes. So you can, with those 3 boxes, you can either do a bardic inspiration or a mantle of inspiration.
I like Beth's burn everything plan.
No, it is smart, but what she's doing is she's lighting the torch this round. and then next round she's able to shoot it.
Okay, so what's the difference? Let's see. A creature can an inspiration die. What does that mean? They add it to one ability, check, attack roll, or saving throw.
Yeah, so basically you
And
pump
then-
someone up, and they're able to add a 1d6 to a roll that they do.
But the other one
Oh, that's cool.
grants 5 HP to 3 people. Right?
Yep. So it grants 5 temporary hit points up to 3 people you can see.
And hit points are what helps you stay alive.
Yes. Hit
So-
points is health.
One of them helps your health, and the other one helps you maybe attack harder.
Yep.
And it's ones that I can see versus ones that like everybody right now.
Yeah, so everyone, you can do it, yeah. And so the Bardic Inspiration, it also helps with ability checks. So if someone needs to, like, pick a lock or something, you could inspire them and they can do better with that.
Oh, that's weird.
Or if someone, like, and someone does
But then I have to choose one person right now.
for the Bardic Inspiration. But you can also do Mantle Inspiration to 3 creatures.
I'll do the Mantle of Inspiration on Zin, Ender, and who's underneath Ender?
Arwood.
And Arwood.
Zin, Ender, Norwood.
So
Okay.
who's the white one over there?
Right.
By 6, who's dead?
Oh, that is a number. That's another zombie.
Okay, well, I'll just put the Inspiration, Mantle of Inspiration, and I have to click the button.
Yep, click one of those buttons.
Okay, so everyone has 5 extras.
So Zen, Ender, and Arwood on your character sheet, on your hit points, there's that temporary. There's a box next to your current hit points, and it is a TEMP, so temporary, and you should be able to click 5 on there.
And if this doesn't help right now, at least it is teaching me how to use it.
Exactly.
Oh no, this totally helps.
Okay.
I was already down 11 points.
What? I missed that. Haha.
Another addition to this temporary hit points is each creature can immediately use its reaction to move up to its speed without provoking opportunity attacks.
I don't know what that means.
Oh.
So when you do Mantle of Inspiration, you're like, you guys are awesome. We can do this. So
I really wanted to be on top of that wall, honey.
I know.
What a crappy roll.
I know. I'm sorry. It would have been so cool. You're like up there cheering people on.
Yeah, and then I would not miss the tent when I shoot it,
Definitely not.
because I'd have an advantage.
Yes. So how do you inspire these guys?
How do I inspire them? Zombies drool. Living creatures drool.
Ah!
Yeah, so Zin, Ender, and Arwood, you can use your reaction right now if you want to move your entire speed. If you want. You can stay where you are if you want, or you can move. So Ender, do you want to move?
And I can go without doing an advantage?
All right, I'll go with Zin first because he has roll. So Zin, are you wanting to move?
How many squares?
You can move your full movement, so 5 squares. Or 6
Oh.
squares, however many you have.
I am going to, yes, I'm going to move up next to zombie number 5.
Okay, here?
Yes.
Okay. Ender, are you wanting to move?
I quickly rush behind zombie 10.
Jacqueline ran over to him.
I also peek in as well to see if I see anything on me.
I heard rush behind number 10, and then I heard other voices.
I said I rush behind number 10, so I'm flanking him. And I also look in the well to see if I see anything while getting ready
still
to
watching.
murder him by cleaving him in half by splitting his brains out.
Okay, so you in there, you don't see anything in the well, but you are behind number 10. Arwood, are you wanting to go somewhere?
Well, Ender done did left me all alone.
If you move up to where Ender was, you guys have advantage on number 10 because you guys will be flanking each other. That
So,
or you can go anywhere you want.
I will move to that slot in between Ender and Zin.
Right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got a little battle line.
Nice. Sweet. So that was Tink's move. It is now Zombie's move. 5, 10, 15. And he is going to slam on Ender as he comes rushing out of this tent. And your AC is 17, and he misses. He's just slamming on your armor, and it's not impacting you at all.
On my shield, I don't wear armor.
Oh, your shield, that's right. Your thick hide, it's just ricocheting off your thick hide. Top of the round. You guys coming out of the door above you.
The door? Oh, from the tower?
From the tower, you see 2 zombies coming out of this door. 18,
They're everywhere.
18 and 2. 18 and 2. Okay. So, let's see here. Zin, you're still number 2. You're still number 1. Your move.
Okay, so I will take a swipe with advantage at zombie number 5, going for its head.
Number 5. Why do you have advantage?
He's prone.
Oh, yes. Thank you. Touche.
I was just testing you.
Yeah, so it's testing to
First-
see how you are.
First hit is dirty 20. So I'm assuming that hits with my short sword.
What's the second
And
roll?
it was a 14.
Okay. Yep, you definitely hit.
And I do 6 damage.
Number 5, okay.
Did I cleave?
He is not cloven. He is still together.
Okay. And he's still prone, right? And it takes half your movement speed to get up.
Yep.
Can you just stand on him?
I am going.
You could, Gary, but that would be considered grapple, so you would have to you do a grapple action instead of attack.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and then for I am going to move to the other side of zombie 10. So I'm going to flank zombie 10. I guess that doesn't. Yeah, I'm going to flank zombie 10 and take a swipe at him with advantage.
You're moving where 3 went. Okay. So that's where you're planning on going?
No, I was flanking him across from Ender, not from across from Arwood.
Okay. That's probably smarter. That makes sense. Okay, roll with advantage.
For my.
So where's he gonna get
short
it?
sword. Okay, first roll is a 22. Second roll is a crit 25 to hit.
Ooh, so you take the critical one. Nice.
Okay, 2d6 of damage, and I get 9 to hit.
Now the critical hit. Well, how much extra damage you got to do?
You roll the dice. You roll double the dice.
Okay.
Yes, I did.
And then you got 9 damage to
Number 10.
number 10.
And then I go back up next to Arwood,
Okay.
keeping the battle line
5,
intact.
10, 15, 20,
And
25.
there are no opportunity attacks because I'm moving like the wind.
Yes. All right. It is. Then went. Now it is 7, 12, and 5. 7, 10, 12, and 5. 10, 20. 5, 10, 20, 20. Okay, so 5, 7, 12. 5, 7, 10, and 12. 5, 7, 10, and 12. Okay. 10 is going to hit Ender. And misses. 12 forward. And misses. 7 and 5 gets up. And then they attack Zin for 7 damage. Both 5 and 7 come slamming on you, Zin. Your speediness and your kind of confusion just bash down.
One more
Man.
game.
Damage. And it is Ender's turn.
I bring my great axe over my head and slam it straight into the forehead of 10.
Okay.
With a 21 to hit,
That hits.
doing 11 damage. Do I split his brain in two?
You do. He
Which-
is split asunder.
So how come sometimes they stay dead? Is that just because we destroy them into pieces? Oh, you can't tell us?
You're in the middle of battle.
I
You could be
am.
thinking this, be like, I wonder what's happening.
I am thinking this, and my conscience has the right answer.
Okay. Are you done, Ender?
No. I call my ancestors to strike. Let's see, 8 missed me, 12 hit my buddy Zin. So I shot 12 in the face with 2
Nice.
damage.
2.
Does the lightning have to hit creatures, or can it
Wait.
hit stuff?
No, I have to roll to see if it's halved. It's full damage. Okay. Remind me to roll every time you do that.
All right.
Andrew, does that only attack characters, or does it attack? Can it like hit things?
Bonus action on each turn one creature of your choice in an aura takes lightning damage.
Okay.
And so I think it has to be within 10 feet of him. Yeah.
Well, I was just, if Kai happened to make a wave and then he happened to strike the lightning into the wave and it electrified the wave and then zapped all the zombies it hit, that would be pretty cool.
You are very clever thinking.
But that's not possible.
We like your clever thinkingness. That's why we need you here.
Mm.
You think beyond the sword.
Well,
I can only think of the sword.
Okay, so Ender's done. 2, 9, 11.
but that's not possible, is what we said. It has to hit a creature.
Yeah, it has to hit a creature.
Okay.
What numbers did I say? I said 2, 9, 11. 2. And 11. That guy right there.
Shouldn't 9 get like disadvantage for trying to hit me while standing on top of a dead body?
Hey, Dungeon Master.
Yes.
My little minion was wondering why there are gold and red crown stamps everywhere.
Because this map has items that are for people who pay for it, and I do not pay for it, so it shows these golden crowns showing that I am cheap and
You're
don't
missing
pay
out.
for everything.
You're missing out on stuff.
Got it. Okay.
That's hilarious.
So I can look past them. So I appreciate Dungeon Fog. Here's a little advertisement for Dungeon Fog. Dungeon Fog is awesome. I love their program. It's great, but I have not paid for it at all.
I figured they were like watermarks or something, like a trademark copyright thing.
Yeah, basically it's saying Dungeon Fog saying, hey, this is our stuff. 2, 9, 11. 2, 9, Where's 11?
I ate too many tortilla chips.
Oh no. Okay, 2 is going to go against Zen. And 9 is going to go against Arwood. It hits.
Did you say it was my turn again, or am I getting killed?
No, you're getting hit for another 6 points of damage.
Ouch.
Can you feel it? But a good thing I gave him 5, right?
Very good.
Yeah, that actually basically made the last hit not even hurt.
Yep.
Sweet. Good thing I read that I could do things.
Good job. Arwood, your move. You're muted, Arwood, if you're talking.
Oh, we're so hard to win! But I am not afraid, for I neither fear death, and nor can a dozen zombies compare to the fear I face every time I go to sleep. I will engage number 2 with my crossbow. And I will aim at his face.
Okay.
And got a 9.
That hits.
Yay! And we do 6 damage.
Nice. And that was to number 2, right?
Affirm.
6 damage. Nice. Anything else you're doing?
I'm gonna.
Was that your attack or your bonus action?
That was my bonus action.
Okay, so you can attack now. Is what you can do.
1 second.
That makes it much easier to see, Ryan. Thank you.
Yes, I know. I'm like, I can't figure out who's who.
I will engage my short sword to number 2's face.
Okay. Slash away.
In our perimeter. 14.
Yeah, hits.
And I cleave onto his forehead. 8 damage.
Nice. Then you see him crumple to the ground. That was number 2, right?
Affirm.
Okay. All right. All right. Next, out steps from the door this fully robed, all in black. Oh man, with the head.
I'll pull start over with you. I can't hear.
Mark, can you mute? Okay. Next, you guys hear from behind you as you guys are fighting off these zombies. You hear from behind you this loud, booming voice that says, "Halt!" And all the zombies kind of do this like stop emotion. And you guys all look behind you, and you guys all look over, and you see this man stepping out of this tower, dressed all in black with this red insignia down the front. His head is shaved except for the very tip except for the very center, which has a strand of hair that goes down all the way into this ponytail. And on the sides of his shaved head are tattoos, dark black tattoos that are just fill the side of his head. He steps in, he pulls out his hand, yells halt, and all the zombies kind of stop their motion, kind of go into the docile move. And he yells out to you, "What is the meaning of this?"
Hail, Necromancer! We're the Knights of Phandelver!
Ender yells back. Kai's turn. Kai, What do you do? So that's what the guy just did. Kai, your move.
We are but travelers looking for a lost friend who was taken by some goblins.
Friend who's taken by goblins. Okay. Tinks.
Who are you? Hold on. I scream out also, who are you?
Okay. Tinks, your move. What do you do?
Wait, he's not gonna respond?
It's not his turn.
Oh,
We're still in combat.
I don't know what to do. But he's stuck on them. So they're gonna attack me, so I'm not gonna attack them.
Okay.
But I have a flaming arrow because I wasn't allowed to shoot it before.
You have a torch lit, and you haven't lit the arrow yet. So you have the torch lit. You're going to light the arrow this turn and shoot it. So you have this torch in one hand, you have your arrow in the other hand, and this guy comes out. This is what you do.
I'm terrified. I have no clue what to do. I literally don't give me what to do. I just want to wait until he answers.
Okay. That's what you can do.
But
You
no,
just-
I should help people. What if he ends up destroying this? It's time to go to bed. Corn up on my wall with me.
Okay, I like that. Roll a acrobatics.
Did you have her shoes? Yeah.
Parade.
16 plus 4.
Nice. Without an issue, you know
No,
where
plus 3.
you knew where this where it crumbled before. Without an issue, you scramble up on top of this wall, standing there with your flame held high. That's wonderful. Zin, your move.
I warily look at the zombies and back out of my battle stance and back away towards Kaya and her wolf and say, we are the Lords of Phandelver. We are here looking for the safety of our people.
Okay. And are you running back to Kai in like defensive stance, or are you like dropping guard?
So I'm dropping guard as I go back to let him know that I don't want to fight him, but I am getting to. I'll even sheath my short swords.
Okay. She. Ender, your move. What do you do?
I put my great axe over my shoulder in a non-threatening and yet totally at the ready move and calmly walk towards the front of him saying, I am Lord of Phandelver and we seek honorable men to join our ranks as we continue to fight for these lands. And honestly, I don't quite remember why we're at this location. I thought we were going back to get to gold.
You said that as you walked up to him, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Arwood, your move.
Just kind of look at him. Just kind of looking, you know, just looking.
Okay, just stay where you are and just look at him.
Just no, I'm kind of. Everyone else is way back, so I feel like where'd Ender go? I'm all solo. I don't like this. I want to step back in.
You step back, Bryson.
Yeah.
Okay. And are you what?
Just Ender.
Hopefully doesn't piss him off, right? Do you drop your guard, or are you still in a defensive attacking manner?
I mean, that's literally just a matter of how far back are my shoulders rolled or forward.
Exactly.
So I guess I roll my shoulders back a little bit, and maybe I will. Now I'll leave my helmet on.
Okay. You do this.
I'll
You keep.
then make a comment about. Never mind. You know what? Nothing. I don't want to do nothing.
Okay. This man billows another command. He yells, "Disperse!" What? Bellows? What did I say?
You said billows, which isn't a word.
Yeah, but not bellows.
No.
Billows is a word. The wind can billow your cloak. But
Yes.
bellows is the word we want.
And the zombies begin to walk away.
I don't think that was a little dramatic, making us fight zombies just to call them off.
Are you saying that out loud?
I'll keep it to myself.
Or are you saying that to Zin and your friends there?
I'll keep it to myself.
Okay. This man looks at this half-orc before him. Says, "Lords of Phandelver. Haven't heard nor mentioned any of those. Phandelver, that's a little town south of here, is it not?"
Aye, my good man. And what might your name be?
Oh, good question.
You have 3
You have what's that?
I say you have a little bit of Alzheimer's, don't you?
Yeah.
I mean, I can call you Necky if you'd like. Little Nicky. Little Nicky.
Little Nicky.
My name is Ammon Holst.
What is that?
You're a necromancer.
Yes, it be that I am a necromancer. That is very astute of you. But why do you intrude upon my area?
Yes.
To be
very
honest, I
astute.
don't quite remember why we're here. We were on our way back for some gold, and then they all wanted to go to the tower.
Enter!
No, they're not.
It's on our map, and our map looker didn't know why it was on the map. So we came to find out what this place was.
You guys are horrible. We are looking for our friend who got kidnapped by golems.
Well, there's no reason to be here. He's in the castle with Grawl and the goblins.
Yeah, he's with the goblins, not the zombies.
We are just in search of our friend and we don't know where to go. Might thou knowest where a goblin castle may be?
Or do you know where gold or powers or weapons of great power are?
I'm going to be quiet.
Or do you know where this may be found?
We could always use a good necromancer such as thee.
You could be a Lord of Phandelver with us.
No. Zin, we're the Lords of Phandelver. He could be a knight of Phandelver and serve us.
Ender, stop with your banter. Let the man speak. Do you know of any...
I seek knights to join me at my court at Camelot.
Phandelver, I've told you, Arwood. The Knights of Phandelver. I'll build you your round table if you want, but it's the Knights of Phandelver.
It's only a model.
Well, I see you are a eclectic group. I don't know if
Jovial is more like it.
I don't know if I believe anything you guys are saying, But there is no gold, no armor, no weapons, no goblins here. So what?
But there is peace.
There is what?
But there is there peace?
As long as you go about your way.
We would love
So
to
what
go
brings
out.
you here, Cannon and Holst?
The name is Hammond Colt.
Hammond?
Hammond.
Colts.
Yes.
Cold
Colts
Steven
is in like... Okay.
All right,
Well, what
Hammond,
bring you here, Hammond Colts?
I am about my own business, as you should be.
Hammond, do you know a glass staff or a Larno?
I do not know again of anything you are talking about.
What about the Wave Echo Cave? Are you in search of magical items in the Wave Echo Cave?
No, I am not at the Wave Echo Cave. No, where it is.
I'm hungry. What do we have to eat? Can I start walking towards the door?
Which door?
The tower door.
He puts a hand up in front of you. Sir, this
But
is...
not before I peek around the door.
What's that?
But not before I peek around the door.
Roll a perception roll to see if you can see anything in the door.
So that would be definitely like an athletic acrobatic roll.
No, that would be as if you're trying to like dodge around him and get past. You said you want to peek through the door as he puts his hand and says, "Excuse me, sir."
Fine. Perception, you said?
Yes. He has horrible perception.
I get a 9.
Okay. You see darkness in there.
But I have dark vision.
I know, and you don't see anything. It just looks like dark in there.
Hammond, we have food and provisions, and we have walked very far today. Would you mind if we stay here tonight and leave tomorrow morning?
Yeah. Your zombie wombies hurt my tummy.
Well, so far you guys have told me 5 different reasons why you're here,
Oh, okay.
which means I can believe none of them.
Sorry. They
And
all
I'm
accurate.
confused that
They
you...
all have different reasons. Like, I'm here for gold and glory. But we were following this witch lady, and she told us nothing, really.
This what do you mean by witch lady?
We were talking to this
A
necromancer.
banshee.
We were talking to a banshee named Agatha. She was cool, but she left pretty early in the conversation. But then we had to defend our borders because there were orcs raiding Phandelver, so we murdered them all. If you'd like some more zombies, there's some really big ones back there. And then I wanted my gold, but on the way to go get our gold, now, of course, we were here following our quest to save our friend, where we accidentally became the Lords of Phandelver, and we had to defend them because we've got to go against this King Orc man who has our friend, but we're not quite sure where he is. So we don't know what to do. So we need weapons of power and mights to be able to go against the king when we do find him. He's in a castle, though, not a tower, so you're safe. Otherwise, we'd have to kill him.
And also, what Ender's forgetting to say is that our friend may have a map that may lead us to the Wave Echo Cave where we can find out what happened to everything.
But
Fast
only
forward
the
years.
cave is still owned by us. Not only because we're the Knights of Phandelver, but also because we own the mine with our friend.
He just kind of gets this. The moment you said kill him, he just kind of got this smirk on his face. As you guys have been saying, the Wave Echo Cave, and they're all owned by you. His grin just gets a little bit larger. The Wave Echo Cave would be a mighty prize. That is for sure. But you say you know this Agatha, the Banshee.
Yeah, we're good friends.
Good friend. Great. If and you said you're in the search of some... What did you say?
Weapons of power.
Weapons of great power.
How do you say your little thing?
Weapons of power.
You're looking at weapons of mighty power. Well,
No, might and power.
oh, might and power.
Power's
you
already
would-
powerful. We don't might. That's a double. I don't know. That's a double adjective. It's might and power.
Might and power. Well, since you are such good friends with this Agatha Banshee, if you would inquire from her a question and come back with the answer, I might be able to bestow upon you a special item of that might be considered might and power.
What is that question? And that one's not allowed to come.
Which one are you talking about?
Kaya.
The blue one.
She can't stay here.
Fine, she can come, but she's got to stay outside the cottage.
Ask Agatha the Banshee, what is the name of the wizard who built the tower at Old Owl Well?
The name of the wizard that built the tower?
At Old Owl
What's
Well.
this?
Oh, I know. It was Nikki, the Necro.
He just stares at you.
Rumpelstiltskin.
Do you have a gift? So
Wait,
Agatha
Cardi B.
loves.
Agatha loves gifts. Do you have any gifts?
That sounds like a great thing you guys can come up with.
What are you giving? What is this weapon of might and power? Her place is really small.
What does her place have anything to do with the item I might give you?
I don't really like small places.
Well, then you may be on your way to go collect your gold and save your friend who happens to be at a goblin castle and go collect your wave echo cave.
Find stuff out for you. Why can't you just tell us what this cool weapon of might and power is?
How about you tell us why you need the name of the wizard who built the tower at the Old Owl Well?
I am curious.
But listen,
I know
we-
names of
Yeah,
wizards.
that doesn't fly.
There's one named Bojangles, and there's another one named Glassstaff. Would that be it?
I think you're missing the point of asking Agatha. Coming up with random names isn't sufficing. The answer.
Okay, but listen,
So
Sir Necromancer, I mean, you do play with the undead demons of the earth. We need to make sure that you're more friend than foe, because I don't want to have to murder you in my quest to save Phandelver.
I don't think you could, Lord of Phandelver.
We've already murdered half your people. We definitely could. So could you just do something to reassure us that you're not evil before we go on this long quest to find out the name of this tower thingy?
He looks over. When you said killed half his people, he looks over. I see that you've dwindled my number by 4. Maybe you do not know how to do math. But I'm going to have to replace that either with you guys, which happens to be 5, or with others.
No, I
I've
already
always
told
had a
you.
question about
You get
that.
dead bodies. Dead bodies, there's orc bodies back there.
Then might you, to show me that you are truly lords and willing to help out the Phandelver people, bring those orcs here and I can settle the debt paid.
No, there's no debt. You're giving us powers of might or weapons of might and power.
for the wizard's name, that was the deal.
Yes. But you are also trying to convince me that I need to prove something to you, and that is not the way.
We could give you this hurt rabbit.
That is an illusion. And about that time, it vanishes.
All right, I'll be back. Are you sure I can't get something to eat?
If you
Have it.
wish to stay surrounded by zombies, you're welcome to camp outside of the courtyard. But do not come near my tent nor my tower.
Why not?
Can we return with this name?
Wait, okay.
No, hold on. when we return
Are
to
you
the
an
camp,
elf?
how will we get close to let you know without the zombies attacking us?
Well, you survived this time.
We'll just murder
Can
the
you
rest
come
of
down sooner?
I can. If maybe before you enter the courtyard, yell out my name.
Nikki?
Hammond Colts. Is that your
Hammond.
name? Hammond Colts?
Hammond Colts.
Nikki the Necromancer. Got it.
So, curiosity question, Hammond. How easy is it to raise one of these things? Because could you raise one, and then could I kill it, and then could you raise it again, and then could I kill it, and then I could level up?
What is this level up you're talking about?
I mean, practice. Get really, really good at the things that I do.
If you bring an endless supply of bodies, yes, I could raise them. But once it has been raised, once a body has come back and has been dismembered, I cannot raise it again.
That's not how it worked in Game of
What if
Thrones.
it sets on fire?
What if what sets on fire?
The body.
If it perishes, I can't bring it back again.
Okay, just wondering.
All right, little Nikki. We're
Oh, no.
going to go
Hang on a second.
visit Agatha.
I have a question.
Arwood's got a question.
Yes.
So, what was the guy's name again?
Little Nikki.
Hammond Colts.
What was it again?
My name
Hammond
is Ken
Colts.
Colts.
All right. Hey, so HC man, something's
But,
not passing the sniff test here. You live in the tent.
As you guys have been talking, have you guys walked up to him, or are you guys still yelling from?
No, we're all surrounding him.
No, I'm yelling from back here. I'm not getting close to the necromancy man.
Okay, so you guys are just yelling from 35 feet away. Okay.
Hey, HC.
Yeah.
Question: do you sleep in the tent?
It is a tent.
Do you live in the tent?
Is this a trick question?
No.
Are you an elf?
I am not an elf. I am a human.
Why are your ears pointy?
Not. That's just the only thing I had that wasn't already being used.
Look,
you
I have
live
too
in
many
tents?
elves in my life already.
You can leave your friends anytime you want.
That wouldn't be nice. Why are you so mean, Mickey? Why don't you just let me in the tower?
My question is, if you live in the tent, or why do you live in the tent?
You shouldn't ask the questions for the banshee either.
Why do you live in the tent if you have a tower? How is
Yeah,
it
it's a
your
logical
tower
question.
and you're living in the tent? Are you not able to get into the tower?
And he looks up at the tower and points. If you look, this tower has long been decrepit. It doesn't have a roof.
We live in a house.
You ever slept in the rain, but it's not fun.
We live in a house without a roof. Our knights are restoring it currently.
Right. Yes.
It's a
Lords of
manor.
Phandelver. Oh yes, of course. It'll be a manor.
It's definitely a manor.
Definitely a manor, not a house.
I'm hearing that you haven't improved the property and therefore have no ownership of it.
Oh, should we claim this for the Phandelver? And start scratching an elk symbol in the ground.
Guys,
If you wish to claim it, you usually have to get rid of the current occupants.
Well,
Do you
you're
wish-
not living in the tower. You're living in a tent.
Have you never
Basic
owned,
squatters' rights.
have you
My
never
apologies,
owned an accessory building
Sir, I don't think you understand how the feudal system works. You're still the owner of the tower. We're just your lords. You as my vassal, because you fall directly below me. You can still own all your lands and wage war with who you want. You just also owe allegiance to myself.
As a psychotic half-orc, I don't think you understand that one like me does not succumb to lords of Phandelver. You have no power or might or strength I am concerned about.
But you do have a weapon of might and power?
Yes, I have many items of might and power.
How much they cost?
How much what?
How much do they cost?
How much does that ring of yours cost?
I would like to see if I.
What's that?
Yeah,
How
show
much
us
does
your
what
weapons
cost?
of might and power.
Yes, how much does that ring of yours
Show
cost?
us your wares. We would like to trade.
Sure.
Oh, this ring is not for sale. It is my father's.
That means nothing to me. I don't care about my father's property. I can still
Cool,
have
let's not talk about father now. Show me the power.
I think you have taken up enough of my time today. You may either go lay down over
I can go back to having conversations with dead people.
Say that again, Ken.
I said, I apologize for us cutting into your time spending having conversations with dead people.
I appreciate that.
Correction. The zombies cannot speak.
Actually, they can.
That makes it even sadder.
To be
They can
fair,
speak.
we did walk into his house and start killing zombies before we talked to them. I didn't know zombies could speak.
Well, they more like grunt.
Yeah, I was gonna say they don't speak words.
All right, so next time we come, we will say, "Hey, Nicky," and you will come out.
If you call that, zombies might come. If you call me by my name, I might come.
Yo,
Do any
HC,
people know what this guy's name is?
Hammond Colts.
yeah, that's Ray.
I wrote it down.
Me too.
All right, Culty. You're not going to feed me.
Okay.
We're going to just go talk to Agatha.
Or what about your gold? Or your friend? Or your
Well,
land?
Well, you're
all
not
Ender really cares about is weapons of might and power. And so he'll probably bullhead us into going to talk to Agatha before we go get our gold and save our friend.
Agatha's on the way to our gold.
No, she's not. She's way
No, she's
around.
not. She's way up on the north.
She's on the way to the druid.
Now, Hammond, why don't you go and speak to Agatha yourself?
What was that?
Why don't
Yeah,
you?
Hammond.
Why
Why
don't
don't
you?
you Agatha like you?
I know. You said you were mighty friends with Agatha. I know the anger and curses of banshees, and I have no need to go risk that kind of endeavor. But if you come back with the answer, I can bestow weapons of might and power upon you, and might help you upon your quest.
What's the question again?
Name of the wizard.
What is the name of the wizard that built the tower?
At Old
Like a writer.
Old Alwell.
Yeah,
Please do not
I wrote down the question.
Good. Banshees are known to be fickle with their questions, so please do not stop by just saying who built the tower. It is important to say Old Alwell.
Well,
Okay.
Thanks for the tip. I didn't know banshees were like that.
Sorry for murdering your friends. Then I start walking back towards the guys.
One last question, Hammond. What makes your interest in this ring?
You offered it.
I did not offer my ring. I wanted to know how much your things would cost that you are willing to sell.
I'm not willing to sell anything. You asked
That's
how
lame.
much my stuff is worth. I mean, you walk into my house, you murder my friends, then you start inquiring me of the worth of my property,
I
and
don't
then
see
claim
how-
that you're lords and that I am subject to you. I don't think this is how conversations usually go, especially in a pleasant way.
Well, to be fair, typically conversations don't start with undead trying to kill me.
Well, have you ever had a dog attack you or wolf attack you as you enter into a house?
I mean, not without the owner calling them off. If
As
the
you
owner
see-
sat there and let me fight the wolves for a solid 10 minutes before saying anything, I'd be suspect too.
I came as quickly as I knew.
Yeah, he was up at the top of the tower. Leave Nikki alone.
But yet he lives in the tent.
He came out of the tower.
Why is it so confusing that I have a tent and I have a tower?
Look, he's obviously trying to raise the dead body of the guy who created the tower so he can ask him some stupid question or take control of the tower and find the secrets. Like,
Something like that the necromancers are always obsessed with. Let's go find out the name of the wizard and come back and get some power from him.
Let's go.
Power.
All right.
Right? No, I have one question.
Yo, Nikki.
No. You're not meant to.
Hey,
like-
Nikki.
Are you gonna ask it, Arwood?
We got Nikki's attention. What's the question?
I'm out. I'm good. I'm good.
Shaking his head, and he yells a command. Says, "Watch!" And you see the zombies continue to lumber Alf into different positions.
I think to myself, and then I say, halt! And see what the zombies do.
Nothing.
Worth a shot.
I was thinking the same things then.
HC.
And we walk away from said tower.
Wait, no. Wait, Arwood's trying to chat with Nikki again.
HC, what are you doing here? There's been word of dark magic coming from the old well and miners being attacked. What are you doing here?
Miners, just like you lot, some people come wander into my tower, and I have my zombies here to protect me. People run away, and I'm fine. I have not attacked anyone. I've only defended my spot.
Normal people don't feel the need to defend people walking by their house with dead bodies.
Normal people aren't necromancers. Most people can't have such able-bodied guards. Everyone would do it.
What's the tower that makes you so suspicious of anyone who comes here?
Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you have to do to get these zombies to obey you?
You have to be their master.
Someone's looking for a reclass.
While Arwood and
So-
Zin are conversing with him, I go around the corner of the wall and start scratching antlers on the wall.
You talking about like this part over here?
Yep.
Okay.
And I ask, Hammond, are you looking for an apprentice?
His eyes kind of like, apprentice. Do you have any arcane abilities?
Well, I'm really fast, and I can cast a few spells.
And by
I'm
apprentice,
fairly wise.
you mean to apprentice as in you do anything I say?
As your lord, you would be subject to his will, but he would also be subject to your will as his apprentice. I say from the.
Ender, I think you are distracted.
Fine.
By others yelling out behind a wall.
Well, most things within reason. Yeah, like I'm not gonna kill myself just because you say it. But I would love to learn from you.
Well, your first task is to go speak with the undead.
Oh my gosh.
The banshee named Agatha.
Okay.
You come
Well,
back and we can think about it.
Sounds like a good deal.
guys, our adventure is spiraling.
Now, any other questions, or can I be about my business?
What
What's your
business?
middle name?
Yeah, you haven't told your business yet.
That is because it's mine.
Well, I also want to know what's your middle name, because I don't want to be the apprentice of just anyone.
Sweetheart, Kenneth, point to me right now. What?
Middle name. I don't know. I have my name. What is a middle name?
It's like a third name that people sometimes call you.
Well, from the lot of you,
No, his middle name is Ray.
I think that you guys have called me Nikki and Colty, but those are not my middle name. You're wearing on my patience. Please be off.
Well met, Hammond. I will see you after I talk with the undead.
Please be off. You guys moving?
Yeah.
Okay. Any other questions? Or you guys are actually off?
I'm off.
Ender, I need a performance check to see how good of antlers you do.
They weren't just antlers. It was my stag symbol or the elk symbol. But yeah, my performance. Couldn't we pick something else besides performance?
No, because that's what it is.
I got a 9.
Okay. You have some good sticks and slashes across them, and it has a snout, kind of. You're getting better. It's better than the one that you drew at the Wyvern's tour.
Okay, good.
Okay, but it is 5-ish o'clock or so now in the evening. What's your guys' plan?
Kai, pull out your mappy thing. All right. So we're here. Phandalin is there. That's where our money is. Where's the witch lady?
She's at Connaberry, which is about a day's journey. Well, 2 days' journey around the mountains north.
Wait, Connaberry's
or
just
1
north
day's...
of where we're at.
Yeah, but through the mountains. Remember how difficult it was last time? We almost died in the slot canyon from a flood, but luckily it didn't rain just because we got a good roll.
All right, so we got to see Agatha. We got to get our gold. and we killed the orcs. If we need to get our gold for that.
And who cares about your friend?
Well, we don't know where he is. We're trying to get.
We lost Yemek.
Here's what I think we should do. We should go to Conneberry and we should pick flowers and berries along the way to give to Agatha. Then one of us should enter the cottage at a time. Because then it would technically be a different instance each time. And so we could each ask her a question. Zin, because he wants to be a necromancer now, can ask the question about the building old person thingy. And then I will ask about Gundar. I will ask where the castle. Yeah, I will ask where the castle Gundar is. Then one of you guys can ask where Glassstaff is. And let's see, that's 1, 2, 3 questions. What else do we need to know? What are we missing?
The spellbook of Bojangles.
I don't know why we want spell thingies, but one of you guys can ask for the spell book. Let's go talk to the old lady.
We're gonna need lots of gifts.
Yeah, like I said, we can pick up some berries and flowers. She's old. What else do you think?
So on our way to Conneberry, I'm going to look for animals that I can hunt so that I can make some sort of decoration for her cottage, like a deer shed antler chandelier or a something along those lines.
Elk antlers. That would be a great idea.
So you're looking for antlers as you go?
Something that I think, well, because she's an old elf, so I rely on my elven taste to find some sort of post-processed animal thing that would make her happy and think of elvenness and happiness.
Okay.
I can get flowers because the old women folk like that silly thing,
Okay.
thing.
Okay, wait, guys. Are you really going to give this guy the name? Because he seems super sketchy to me, and I don't think we should give him that name.
Yeah, but then he could teach me to be super sketchy.
Okay,
I need to,
Kayara, I don't know if you've ever dealt with a necromancer before, like I have, but everyone just thinks they're sketchy because they're hanging around dead things all the time. We walked into his house, and then Zid started chopping up zombies. Like, we didn't even say hi.
Yeah, but did you see how he reacted when we started to talk about like echo cave and stuff?
Well, yeah, everyone in the world wants the Echo Cave. That's why we're going to be rich.
It's why we need to stop talking about it constantly with people. We really need to work on our social
Yeah,
skills.
I wasn't sure why you guys brought that up either.
I didn't. I told them we were looking for our friend who got kidnapped by goblins.
But why would we be looking for him in the tower? We know he's with
We don't know where he is.
goblins.
We're just looking everywhere. Yeah.
Is that really why we went there?
No, we went there for funsies. And because Kenneth mentioned it once or twice about something. He knows more about it than we do, and he's not telling us. I mean, Arwood. Sorry.
All right, let's go speak to the old lady.
we need to return to the town first.
Why do we need to return to the town, Arwood?
I need to speak to someone.
Yeah, like I said, he knows more than he's telling us.
Arwood, tell us why we can't go talk to the old lady first.
That'll take 3 days.
Okay, we're in the middle of the same canyon thing.
Okay.
I don't trust HC.
I don't either. I agree. He has something that's just not great.
I don't necessarily trust him either, but I want to learn how to do what he does.
I think there are other ways to learn that. Why do you need to know how to be a necromancer? All of a sudden.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Did you see how many little friends he had? Imagine going into battle with that many friends. That'd be legit.
You can go in without many wolves if you remember to feed them.
Okay, and I'm not going back to Agatha. She will, like, murder us. I don't trust that one. And we don't have a gift.
No.
You're just bitter because you asked her a stupid question last time.
I am, but we also promised her we would bring her glory and crap, and we haven't done any of that. So I imagine if we show up without doing any of that, she's going to be pretty pissed.
We've
Doesn't
already claimed.
Agatha require a gift for a question?
Pretty much, yes. She's very vain, and that's what we had to do last time.
So what are we going to give her?
Flowers.
We're going to give her some dead animal stuff that makes her think of home and old elven stuff.
I don't think that's wise.
Sounds like a lot to squeeze for a little bit of juice.
I think we should head back to Phandelver, see if we can figure out more about this necromancy man before we.
Besides, I heard talk of revolution in Phandelver.
What?
Phandelver! Save the knights of Phandelver and the lords of Phandelver.
All right. We'll go to Phandelver first, but then we'll speak with Agatha. But Arwood must tell us what he knows.
Yeah. I gotta put the kids in bed. I'm gonna be MIA for a little bit, just FYI.
I don't know what you said, but Arwood's convinced me we must put down the revolt. We spent too much time afield gathering our forces. We've now claimed a tower and a manor, or what was the other thing we claimed?
Also, Wyvern Tower, Wyvern Tour. How are we going to prove that we killed the orcs? Do we need to, like, take one of their heads back or something?
Yeah.
Didn't they have a banner or something?
They had insignias on their clothes with the arrows coming out of the mouth. The many arrow orcs people.
Yeah, let's go grab one head and one. No, two heads. We'll put them on spikes outside of our manor.
Heads are heavy and cumbersome. If you're trading in for bounties, scalps or ears are much easier.
We're not doing bounties. We're just we're going to get paid to get rid of them, and we need to. You said there's a revolt. We need to show our subjects what happens when they revolt.
We passed a farmer the other day carrying a hammer and a sickle. That's suspect.
It is. It is. Okay. I started heading back towards the orcs to grab a banner and two orc heads.
On our way out from Old Well, we pass through Wyvern Tor, get evidence that we killed the orcs, and then head to the Tribor Trail.
Okay, are you guys going to walk through the valley in between there, or are you guys going to go up through the mountains?
Through the Valley of the Shadow of Death.
I don't know. There's an ice-powered peak. There's probably something cool up there, but we'll go through the Valley of the Shadow of Death.
Okay. You can walk if you walk all the way back to the Wyvern's Tor. You arrive late in the night. Are you guys wanting to walk the entire way, or are you guys wishing to camp along the way?
Fine, late in the night.
We'll walk all the way.
I mean, it took you from 7 till 4 to walk to Old Well. So how many hours is that? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 9 hours. It's currently 5 o'clock, so that would be 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, 6 at night.
6 in the morning? No, we should we should make camp.
Okay, fine. It'll give me a chance to go hunting for animal things.
Are you camping out by Old Owl Well, or are you walking a ways away?
Ooh, we should camp by the well so we can spy on the guy that Arwood hates.
How
He
far
said we could.
well are you guys wanting to set up? Like the other side of the wall, 10 feet, 100 feet?
Right next to our cool elk symbol.
Okay, so as this whole conversation happened while you guys are standing there, I thought you guys started walking away. So you guys started walking away, and you guys are going to turn around and walk back to the elk place and set up camp, right?
Yeah, but we scream out, "Hey, Connie! We got to leave
The
here."
first thing we do is set up a big bonfire. We're going to set up a big bonfire, have Tinks sing us songs, and we're going to joyfully laugh the night away.
Yes, we are.
Okay.
But we don't enter the courtyard, so the zombies don't come and get us.
He said we had to do it on the outside of the walls.
We didn't get very far walking away.
Yeah, we were heated discussion the whole time because we couldn't decide if we were going north, south, or west.
Okay, you guys set up your little campfire on the opposite side of the well.
And I sing battle songs of glory. Take the first watch, and I sing songs of glory.
We killed 4 zombies today, and that's why we're gallivant.
Gallivant. Beth would have liked that. She enjoyed that.
For the lords of the sea. They're technically next.
Okay, you guys set up camp. Is there anything? I mean, it's you guys didn't walk too far away, so it's eveningish time. So good time. You guys take time to set up. Zen, you going hunting?
Yep.
Roll and you're going hunting for items to give. And Arwood, you're trying to not Arwood, sorry, Endo, you're trying to walk around look for flowers right now.
No, I was going to, but then they convinced me we need to go back and fight the revolution. So I start drawing battle plans against Phandelver in the dirt. Arwood, where did you see the sickle? The elves are already meditating. Stupid elves.
I was just walking when I heard someone, a group of kids singing, "Can you hear the people singing the songs of angry men?"
Zen will
Yes,
survive.
I'm going to go hunting for rare animals and rare stones.
Okay. Did you roll a survival?
I have not yet. And now I have. I got a 17.
A 17. Nice.
Mhm.
How long are you wanting to spend out there? It's 6 in the evening. So how long are you wanting to stay out?
Well, I'm assuming we wouldn't go to bed until like 9-ish, so I'll spend about 3 hours out there.
Okay. And you have dark vision?
90 feet.
Okay.
And on top of that, one thing that I forgot about last time when we were fighting the orcs in the dark cave is that because I'm a gloomstalker, I fade into the shadows and I become invisible to any creature who can only see me through dark vision.
Is that once per turn? Is that always?
That's always. I'm legit invisible in darkness.
Awesome.
So my sneaking skill just went way up a notch.
Awesome. Okay, so you head out on your adventure. Are you doing anything? Are you doing anything to aid yourself in hunting?
I am being one with the night and the gloom and the shadow, and getting as far away from the putrid smell of zombies as I can.
Okay.
Make sure that they're not scaring away the game.
That's clever. As you go out trying to stalk at nighttime, view what is going on. With not really knowing the area or the spots, you're not quite sure where all the game trails are or what they has. But as you are hiking around, you find a spot along a game trail at evening that you feel is pretty a pretty solid place. You crouch down in the shadows and disappear. And as you crouch, you sit there for 40 minutes, and you hear some rustling in the bushes, some moving that's coming down the trail. As you see a large deer, a buck, come out along the path and start walking on the path. Are you wanting to do anything?
How far away is it?
It's 60 feet.
As it's coming towards me, I continue to lurk in the shadows, wait to see where it goes, and wait for a very clear shot.
Okay. Roll a perception roll as well.
I got a 3 for my perception.
Okay. You see this deer. It's walking up closer. And you feel like it's gotten to a point where it's either it's a decent shot, and it's either gonna come closer or gonna go away from you.
I will take a shot at it.
Okay. Roll to see if you hit.
Oh, wait. Beth wanted to ride a deer. Interesting. I have rope. I am going to wait to see if it comes closer and pull out some rope.
Okay. It begins to walk away from you. It turns sideways and starts kind of trotting off to the side.
I will take a shot at it then.
Okay, see if you hit.
It's not going to come towards me. I got a 16.
Okay, you let you fly, you shoot a hit, and you're able to collect the deer.
Awesome. I bring it back to camp for our feast. And I also process it to make sure that I get the antlers for some sort of decoration, and possibly the hide to make, I guess ghosts don't really wear clothes, so possibly to make a fancy rug for her tiny cottage.
Okay. What are you wanting to do with the hide?
I am wanting to soak it in chemicals first and wait for it to soften up, and then I'll scrape all the hair off, and then I will soak it in brain juice or eggs, and then stretch it and dry it.
So I believe you did a hide with me once, didn't you? You did a brain tanning
I
hide?
did, yes.
Okay. So you're gonna try to work on that. You can't because it takes a few days.
Takes a few days, yeah.
If you
So I would, with the knowledge that I have of brain tanning hides, I would, try to get it starting to soak in its little solution
well, you don't have
in the bag. I guess I don't have a solution. Can
You
I
don't
make a
have
solution?
but what you know that is green hides can accept brains pretty well. So
Okay.
roll a survival check to see how far you get into the tanning process.
You said survival?
Yep.
Who? 14.
Okay. As you're working, you come in pretty late, and so you know that all you need is 4 hours, and so you can either choose to stay up and work on it, and then sleep in the evening, or in the last 4 hours of watch, or you can put it away.
Gary said he was going to take first watch, so I'll take second watch, and while I'm watching, I will work on the hide.
Okay, so you're going to stay up until 4 hours right before dawn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you get the grain. Are you trying to leave the hair on or hair off?
Hair on for a rug.
Okay, so you are able to scrape off all the grain. No, you're leaving the hair on, so you don't need that. You scrape off all the membrane and all the fat and stuff, and you are able to start smashing the brains into the hide. And so you are, you can get to the point where, you start just pushing the brains and lowering the brains to the hide before you have to go to sleep. That goes there. Ender, will you roll a perception roll on your first watch?
A perception roll?
Yeah, perception roll. As you are sitting there watching, you need to perceive things.
I know. I was just making sure I knew which roll you wanted. All right. Got a 17.
Nice. As you're sitting there watching, the smell of decay becomes stronger, and you notice that more zombies have begin to kind of stand to the side of your guys' little camping spot. Just getting closer, watching. Not sure what they're seeing or how much intelligence they have, but they're at least sitting there watching you.
Why
And
did we camp so close to them?
that's what you guys chose to do. During your night watch as well, you see, what's his name?
Hammond Colts?
Hammond. I kept on saying human. I'm like, it's not human. What is it? Hammond. You see Hammond. You notice Hammond come kind of look around the corner and chuckles like, you guys did not make far. What brings you to come back to my part of town?
Everyone else is sleeping, right?
Well, currently you're working on hides and Ender's up.
Okay.
I say we realized we needed to go talk to Agatha, and we need to go get orc heads, and we need to go stop a revolution in Phandelver, which is 3 different directions at once. And it was too late in the day, so we came back here to rest our heads.
Because you said we could.
I sadly I did say that. Well,
Would you like some deer? We have some fresh venison. If you would like some steak or something else.
Well, that is mighty kind. I am quite hungry. I will take some. And he will come.
This HD, this is called hospitality.
Yes, and as you see, I did not come in and start attacking. That is what I call.
I'm asleep, by the way.
He will enjoy. He will eat. He'll come and eat some of your thing. Is there any So, which direction are you to go first? North, south, east?
First, we will go back to Wyvern Tor, and we will collect evidence of us beating the orcs in the area to prove to the town of Phandelver that we have gotten rid of that threat. And then we will go back to Phandelver to get paid for defeating the orcs and for saving the merchants' supplies. And that will give us enough gold to buy some gifts to barter with Agatha. Or that we will give to Agatha because she's our great friend. And yeah. And as I'm working on the hide, I also ask him more about the art of necromancy and what materials are required and what proficiency is required in the arcane arts.
Well, you say you dispatched those orcs. I appreciate that. They have been a nuisance around here, coming and disturbing me and my minions. You have my thanks for that. That's a service you did without even knowing. Well,
Glad we could help.
You're welcome. We are the Lords of Phandelver.
as you constantly say, I have heard. But if you guys are willing to, if you guys are able to take out the orcs, there's another thing you might be able to help me with. I discovered something today.
What did you discover?
There was a battle. Well, I don't know about battle, but maybe more of a disagreement between this old place and some druids out in the woods. Apparently there's a big tree out there that was or used to be a home of these druids. If you wouldn't mind going and discovering the location of that tree and coming back and telling me where it is, I would appreciate that. You said you took care of the orcs, so it sounds like you guys can at least take care of your own, and it might be a little dangerous. The woods, you never know what you're going to find in the woods. But that would be very helpful if you could let me know where this tree is.
Where is this tree in the mountains around here, or is it to the forest to the north?
I think it is to the east a little bit, still within these mountains. There was a disagreement between how this land should have been used, and apparently it didn't always look like this craggy place. It was more of this lush greenery, like down in this valley, where instead of all these crag mountains and tors and slot canyons that surround it. I think that might have been part of the disagreement that happened. So I think it's a little bit to the east of here. Down probably, I think they mentioned something about the river following, and probably as close down by the river as it follows down out of the valley. There should be a large, massive tree, big enough for a commune. For a commune
of druids.
For a commune of druids. Now I'm sure there's not much left there. I mean, this tower has been through and collapsed and destroyed, and this has been many, many years and years ago. So the tower.
You say about 400 years of decay?
Oh, I'm not sure. I'm not a historian. But
I forget how short
this
humans
place.
live.
I think this place is far older than that. 400 years. I mean, this comes from the lands. I mean, this comes from ages ago, thousands of years ago. So, I mean, the druid, I mean, who knows if this druid tree is still there, but if the remains of this tower still is here, maybe the druid tree might still be there too.
Do you know what they disagreed on upon how this land should be used?
Oh, wizards and druids usually buckle about the nature of magic.
I'm a bit parched. Do you get fresh water out of that well?
Yes, we drink clean, fresh water. I drink water out of there.
Do you mind if I get some?
I can bring some to you.
That's good.
Do you have a vessel or a drink?
I think so.
I'm sure you have a water
I
skin.
have.
We all have a water canteen. It's in one of our bags.
I've got a mess kit. Yeah.
So he will.
So.
He picks your. He gets your. What do you call that thing? Your water skin, and he leaves for a moment. And comes back with your water skin. And, well, night to you fellows. Sadly, I did say you can camp on this side, but stay on this side, please. Do not come into the courtyard.
Why would we come into the courtyard?
You came before.
Well, that's because we didn't know you were there.
I appreciate the courtesy. Oh, good night. Let me know if you find that tree or you speak to Agatha. And he walks away.
Why was he coming out here in the first place?
Well, probably because his little zombie friends told him that there were people close by. He thought we left, and then his zombie people were like,
Anything else you guys wish to do during the night? Take that as no. The night goes uneventful except for the smell, and you guys don't get the best of sleep. Constantly hearing this groan next to your ear, maybe 10, 15 feet away from you, this groan of undead sorrow, and the smell of stench mixed with a freshly new hide. The smell of dirt mixed with the old hide of rotten flesh. And you guys sleep, but maybe not the best. You awake to a morning, and what's your plan?
My plan is to take my long rest.
I think it's a good stopping point for tonight, if that's okay.
Yep.
I second that.
I fifth that.
I can fix that. Shall the H&H symbol,
Uh-huh.
do you have the original file for it?
Probably.
By the original I mean, do you have the Photoshop file or the InDesign file of it?
Photoshop, I think is what I made it in. So probably.
Could you send that to me?
I thought I already did, but I will send it again.
You sent the pictures. So you sent the JPEG files or the PNG.
So I can unrecord.
Yes.
Unrecorded.